Hey everybody, welcome back to another one of Jesse's Toy Reviews. So today we have another deck review, which we're going to be doing this a little bit differently because we do want to make this as entertaining as possible. But first, I'm going to show you my knot rope. Yes, this is a knot rope. So I go for the tie here, nice little tie there, go for the nice little tie here, and then I come through for a third knot. Yes. And as I come along like this, and then I just kind of shake it a little bit, and all of a sudden you'll notice that knot just disappears. Yes, because it is a knot rope. Anyway, on to the cards. And so first up, we're going to take a look at the Chicago Novelty cards. Yes. So I got these from my aunt. She went out to Chicago and she picked them up for me. I had a choice between this and the keychain. Of course, I chose the playing cards. They come in this plastic case, which the interesting thing about these is, yes, they are a novelty card. The quality on them is not going to be fantastic, but something interesting to keep in mind is that if you're going to order your own deck of cards, then this is probably the way that it's going to go. You're either going to get the plastic display case or you're going to get the cellophane wrapping. When you do your own cards, you're probably going to spend, I'm guessing, anywhere between $15 and $20, depending on shipping and all that. And you're going to get something that's like this. You can design them yourself, but here's why I recommend doing something like that. From my point of view, my perspective, I come from a sales background, so I do sales. But you could easily get business cards printed off that look just like playing cards that you would be able to do tricks with and things like that. And they wouldn't be great quality, but you'd be able to hand them out, and they would have your name on them and different things like that. They could even have the different, like the back design could be your information, and then the front side could be the faces or not. I mean, you can have the back blank, so that you could write on them, do like a reveal, anything like that, and then you can hand them out. So these are made in China, but then if you look at the ace of spades, you got this kind of different design on the faces, but the ace of spades, somewhere in here, hiding in the deck, there you go, souvenir playing cards made in China, but then it says down there, the Postcard Factory in Markham, Canada. So definitely not high quality, but it gives you a little bit of an idea of what's possible because they commission cards like this that they know that people aren't really going to play with them. These are more for displayable purposes, but this is exactly what you would be looking at if you were to order your own deck before you do the launch. You want to have a prototype deck. This is probably the way you would go and just print it off on that kind of stock. I mean, you don't have to, but I'm just speculating. Giving you a little bit of information because why not produce your own playing cards just so you can have something that fits you specifically. So yeah, this is just a novelty. You can display them, you can use them if you want to, but it's nice to collect them, things like that. So check them out, especially if you're from the area. Not Chicago, I mean just any area that sells the playing cards. You might want to pick up a set. And next up we have the Despicable Me 3 McDonald's playing cards from 2017. Yeah, I featured these cards on the channel before in a couple of different ways, but I wanted to dedicate a little bit of comparison here because they are a novelty card, and that's kind of what we're looking at this week. So I love the back design that they have on the box, and I love this eyeball here. I almost would love to get that set of playing cards that looks like that. It has the suits on them, it's got the eyeball, you can flip it around. Even if you had just the back without the eyeball, that'd be great. The box is not great quality, but for what it is, it's got some stuff going on to it. But here's where my major issue is. I'm not going to say, I mean, these were McDonald's cards, so what are you going to do, right? So this is my major issue. They were an oval card. There's just, you can do a lot of, there's a reason why cards are rectangle. And you can do all the stuff you can do with these that you can do with regular cards. I mean, that's not the issue. It just, after practicing so much with the regular cards, these just kind of, You know, they don't feel right in the hands, if you know what I'm saying. I'm not sure what I'm trying to do here, but either way, I mean, they're just, I like them for what they are, and they're cool novelty, and they got some nice characters on them, things like that. But I would almost really love to see the backs that look like that. So for any of you guys that are watching, if you are familiar with any decks that look like this, they might not be minions, but they just have this kind of look to them. If they are the minions, fantastic. They should release these cards that look like that. But there you have it. So these were the Minion Despicable 3, well, not even minions, but they look like minions, Despicable Me 3 playing cards from McDonald's, and they kind of leave something to be desired. Moving on to the next cards. Okay, so here's another set that I have featured. I featured most of these on the channel, but again, just doing it in a different capacity. The box on this is amazing, as you can see. My daughter got into that, so that kind of makes me sad there. But they were $6 cards. I don't actually know how they feel, but let's see. They say authentic souvenir gift for the modern day explorer. So they're fish cards. So they're kind of cool. American Expedition, the largemouth bass, explore and discover nature. So let's get them opened up here and see how they feel. They look like regular bicycle cards. Yeah, I mean, they might even be air. That is surprising. I mean, they're kind of beat in a little bit. It looks like they may have been used. I inherited them from my uncle. They are one way, and they are all the same. Let's take a look at the faces here to see if they're any different. Looks like standard facing playing cards. It's got the club, a diamond, heart. You know, it's got all of the suits on there. Jokers, color, non-color. Yeah, there's nothing fancy. You got your ad card here, which just explains modern day exploration. Early American explorers forged their way into America's vast wilderness with boundless anticipation. Their passion for adventure and discovery was matched only by their thirst for knowledge and information. They unlocked the magnificent splendor of this great land for future generations to experience. And there's more there if you want to read that. I don't know if my camera's going to pick that up. Either way, I mean, it's just a nice little novelty deck to have, and it just feels like basic bicycles. So it feels like it was printed on bicycle stock. If anything, maybe even like a step below bicycle, like back towards the aviators. But still not a bad feel to them. But I mean, if you're a fisherman, you want to do some fishing tricks, you know, nothing wrong with that. I mean, they're a nice little deck to have on your stand. So there you go. These were the American Expedition playing cards. And next up we have the United States of America currency. I don't know. I'm not even sure what to call them. So these were another novelty deck. I got them from the local cyber station, which unfortunately has closed. Comes in this nice little display case thing here. So these cards are quite slippery. I mean, really almost like a plastic, but not quite. But I think we've looked at these before. The idea behind them is they're not going to last very long, but they do give you a little bit of an extra element. Like, these would definitely be a throwaway deck if you wanted to use them for a trick. You could easily just make them work for something. But looking at the front of them here, faces are kind of bright. They do look like they have a little bit of a different design. They are kind of faded in some areas, just because they're probably pretty old and cheap. Made in China. Poker. Let's see. Yep, colored and non-colored. Fascinating. What's the Ace of Spades look like? That's the other one, right? Did I already pass it? Oh, there it is. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's got the different suits on it as well. Yeah. So it doesn't feel horrible, but like I said, I'm pretty sure the more you use it, it probably would get used up pretty quick. But it's nice and light. Spreads nice and easy. So, yeah, I would say in terms of quality, you're not going to get a whole lot out of it. But it looks pretty good. And as far as the $100 bill, you could easily use that for something. You know, turn that into $100. If you've got it, you know, or here, let me break some change for you, and then you know, got the 4 aces or something. I don't know. You could do something with it. But it's nice. It comes with these nice little plastic displays. Just another thing that I think, you know, they're commissioned from whatever company, just mass-produced type of thing at that quality level. But back into here, and then that displays like upside down. Yeah, there we go. Old Ben Franklin there. So you have it. These were the Novelty $100 bill playing cards. And next up we have these jumbo playing cards. I was going to say, my hands are not small. These cards are just really big. So it's always nice to have a jumbo pack like this of giant cards, because there's a lot of tricks that you can do with them. Recently, Jason Maher, he's a magician on YouTube. We've plugged him a couple of times here on the channel just because we're following along with his 365-day magic trick challenge. So every day he's posting a magic trick plus a couple of other videos as well along the way. It's a lot of fun. So I will, somewhere either in the video here or down below, I will leave a link to his channel. That way you can check him out. It's a lot of fun. He's doing videos every day. It's always nice to stay active. Like we've been saying lately, stay active, you know, stay positive, stay active, stay awesome. These are all things that work out for you. Some nice jokers, they both match, so that's nice. And the ace, which is somewhere towards the middle here, there we go, has the same suit on it, same pip that, like, I think some of the other decks had them as well. So these backs aren't too bad. So I either want to try to find playing cards that look like this, or I want to try to find get the bicycle jumbo cards. That way they work out pretty well for those tricks. But there's awesome tricks that you can do with jumbo cards. There's a lot of gimmicky things you can have fun with. So it's always nice just to have some in your, what do you want to call it, your collection. And as far as shuffling them and doing all sorts of fun things, let's see if I can shuffle them. Do a Pharaoh shuffle or something. Ooh. Drop some. Here we go. Ooh. Well, that's a lot of fun. So you can definitely make fun of yourself and just have a good time playing with a big deck of cards, and then tie it in with some of your other tricks. But yeah, I definitely say pick up a jumbo pack of cards, because there's lots of things that you can kind of mess around with those. You can fold them up. You can do a couple other things as well. And there you have it. Jumbo cards. Hey there, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to another one of Jesse's Toy Reviews. So this was our deck review. We had 5 awesome novelty decks today to show you. I gave you my thoughts on them. I kind of showed them off a little bit. We've seen a couple of them before, but I just wanted to give you another breakdown of them. If you like what we're doing here, if you like the deck reviews, let me know down below. If you want to see other decks, we've got more stuff coming in. My brother has a wonderful collection that he started. He's got over 100 decks. We're going to be grabbing, swapping out, and I will be reviewing those, giving you an idea on how those look and feel and all that sort of stuff. Fridays we started doing magic tricks, so we just upload a quick little video, about a minute long, just to show you what I've been working on. Every week we'll have a different one, just to kind of give you an idea of what you can do when you're first starting out and stuff like that. And on Mondays we are uploading toy reviews. This last Friday we did upload a toy review because I told you guys as soon as I got it, it was coming out, and that was the Mickey and Minnie Runaway Railway set of 10 from McDonald's, the 2020 Walt Disney World limited edition Happy Meal toys. So we got those up on the channel as soon as we got them. So that channel, that's what this channel was created for, was for toys, and that video it's right up there in views. So everybody loves that content. That's great, but we've got new content. If you like it, let me know down below. If you don't, then we'll just do other stuff. We're here for you guys. We're just having a good time. We're bringing the we're bringing the positivity. Stay positive, stay active, stay awesome. I'll keep saying it because that's what we need to do. We need to be on top of our game and just have fun and just be happy. Like the fish says. I don't know. So yeah, thanks for tuning in to another one of Jesse's Toy Reviews, and we'll see you next time. I am so proud of you. If you've made it this far in the video, then you are my new best friend. And you can comment that down below. You can just say, hey, I'm Jesse's Toy Reviews BFF. I don't know. Be a good time. But anyway, I just wanted to, stick around and let you guys know. At the beginning, we did the knot trick with this piece of string. And you're thinking, well, it's just a piece of string. Well, it's not just any piece of string. This is actually a Hoodlum from Jay Sankey, SankeyMagic. So he's been doing a phenomenal job this last year. Every week he was doing a giveaway, and all you had to do was just leave a comment, and he'd send you out one of his gimmick products. And I got this Hoodlum rope. It kind of looks like a shoestring. It kind of looks like something you'd have in your hoodie, something like that. I did not receive anything else just besides this strand of rope. It's kind of frilly on the end there. I don't even know how to use it as part of the gimmick, but what I love about it is it adds to my collection of magic props, right? So I have a rope that I can have. You can use, just that knot trick. It's just a basic trick that you can find pretty much anywhere, or you can just watch my video and see how it's done. Obviously, with this close-up angle, you're probably not going to get a great idea of how it's done, but we've got a couple of rope tricks, we got some rubber band tricks, we've got card tricks, we're working on coin tricks, we got sponge balls. We're not trying to jump into everything, but it's always nice to have something around. I was actually playing around with some juggling the other day. Maybe I'll show you what I got going on there. It's not great, but it's a lot of fun. Just trying something new, just trying to, stay active, learn new things. But yeah, so this was the Hoodlum from Jay Sankey. Go ahead and check out his stuff. He's phenomenal. So once again, if you stuck around this long, if you watched until the end of the video and you listened to me talk about the Hoodlum, then yeah, go ahead down below and just say, hey, BFF, forever. I don't know. Thanks, guys. See you next time.